Hey everybody, welcome to one of my videos. This is Carlos here. Here to do a video of all the new stuff I've gotten in the past 2 weeks since the last time I did my video. There's games I've gotten for every system, and I wanted to give you guys a quick impressions on all the games. So let's just dig right in. The first game I'm going to show you guys is I'm going to show you the DS game I got, Super Scribble Nuts. I picked this up as soon as it came out. I've been playing it so far. I've been playing it for about an hour and a half. If you like the first Scribble Nuts, you're definitely going to like this one. There's a lot more in it. There's a lot more words, a lot more creative ways of beating levels and stuff like that. And now you can also even create your own level in the level editor and share it with your friends, but only with the ones next to you. Unfortunately, there's no online, no sharing it across the world type thing, which would have made it awesome, but it is there and it's still better than nothing. Definitely a great game. The puzzles are better. Like I said, a lot more words. Crazy words I can't even think of right now. So definitely a good game. If you like the first one, pick up the second one for sure. PS3 games I got TV Superstars and Time Crisis. Now, Time Crisis is, in my opinion, a really good game. It is short. There is 3 different games. There's Time Crisis, Raging Storm, Time Crisis 4, and the new Pirates one. I like it a lot. I know some people on other review sites didn't like it, saying it was too short and stuff like that. I like it a lot with the PlayStation Move. The online with the PlayStation Move is really terrible. Only because they use the PlayStation Move and you have to like move the PlayStation Move to the right and then it rotates the screen with you. It's really hard to explain, but it's I hope shooting games won't go that route with the PlayStation Move because that's terrible and I don't like it at all. But you can still play with the controller. The outlines are right, it's nothing special. To be honest, there's too many other good shooters online for you to waste your time with that. But as far as the Time Crisis game, if you were a fan of Time Crisis at the arcade and stuff, this game does do it justice. It's really cool. It's just a really short. You could probably beat all 3 of the games in like 3 hours. But to me, I play these games more than once. It's just fun. You don't go to the arcade and play Time Crisis once and then never come back to that arcade again and play it. No, it's a game that you can always come back to and have fun with, especially with the gun attachment. So I love it. If you're a fan, pick it up. TV Superstars is not so good. I already had low expectations already. I was hoping that it was going to be better than I expected. There's like 6 or 7 different TV shows that you can participate in to become like a famous person. Unfortunately, those TV shows, most of them, when you play mini games, they're always the same mini games every time you go into the mode. So it's just terrible. It's not terrible. The mini games was there, just not enough of it. Not worth the $40. I mean, I still try to have fun with it because I already bought it with my friends and stuff. But if I had to go back and do it again, I probably wouldn't pick this up. So a lot of British humor and stuff, it's not worth it. If you have a PlayStation Move, just skip this one out. Unless if you're just collecting or something, but I would have skipped it if I knew about it. As far as the Wii, I got this game called Oops Prank Party. It's made by Hudson. It's a Mario Party people, like the people who made Mario Party. There's 100 mini games, but it's a good game, especially for $20 because that's how much the game cost the first day it came out, like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. The game's heavily on pranking your friends, like when you lose a minigame, you can dress them up on these costumes, and it is pretty funny. The minigames are nowhere near as detailed as Mario Party games and stuff like that. There's no like backdrop or anything like that. It's just, if you're supposed to fall off a plank, it's the plank there, and it's really basic, and you want 4 goals, and you have to knock each other off. There's no like surrounding backgrounds, there's no like pretty graphics or anything like that. Still pretty fun for $20, I'd recommend picking it up. It's not that bad. Just don't expect Mario Party type, graphic and gameplay fun, like out of it, but it's still fun either way. Moving on to the 360, which is where I got most of my games these past 2 weeks. I picked up Rock Band 3. Rock Band 3 is just as fun as the old ones. The biggest change that they had in this is the Pro Mode. I got the keyboard edition because I already had all the other instruments. On the keyboard, they set 5 keys on the side, and it's like, your green, yellow, orange, red, blue. If you do Pro Mode, all the keys are used. It makes it really challenging, but, I wouldn't just pick up a keyboard and play with 5 keys. That's kind of boring. I want to use all the keys, and Pro Mode's really hard to learn, but it's definitely a lot of fun, and it's definitely worth it. Same thing with the drums. Now, I've had the drums for a while with the cymbals. Since the last Rock Band, and the cymbals always acted as just another way of hitting the green or yellow button. Well, now the cymbals are like their own button, so they will show up in the game and you have to hit the cymbals separately from the green button and stuff. makes the game much more fun with cymbals. Definitely recommend picking up cymbals if you're a rock drum person. There's no doubt about it. And you can play with 1, 2, or 3. The game lets you choose how many you have and how many you want to use. Definitely recommend it to pick this up if you like it. It's more of Rock Band, you know, more of the same. Play the game online with your friends. You know, now you can also play with 7 people. Thank God I didn't forget about this. You can now play with 7 people. Three vocals, a drummer with a piano, and 2 guitars. You can rock out with your friends with 7 people. It's a hell of a lot of fun. DJ Hero 2, another music game. I got this. I was a big fan of the first one. Awesome game. The track list is insane. Everything from Pitbull, Rihanna, 50 Cent, you know, Flo Rida, and everybody's in here. Really good game. You can now play with 3 people as opposed to 2. You can play with 2 turntables and a singer, but you know, keep in mind with the singer, since you're playing remixes, it's really hard to, you know, sing and keep in mind that you're playing remixes, because it's not that easy to, you know, keep up with the song, but it's still a lot of fun to try and sing it. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do now. Now when you play DJ battles, it's not just you both are playing the same part of the song. You now take different roles of the song, just like a DJ battle would be in real life, to see who's actually the best at playing the song. And there's like 6 different modes to play online. So it's a lot of fun. I mean, if you like the first one, this is definitely a better one. More songs, more of everything, more people to play with. So definitely pick this up. I got Grand Theft Auto 4, the Complete Edition, when it came out a couple days ago. I'm not going to talk too much about this. Everybody who loves Grand Theft Auto 4 already knows about it. I never played the Lost and Damned and the Ballad of Gay Tony, so this is a perfect pickup for me for $40 for all 3 of them. I retardedly sold the first one, Grand Theft Auto 4, and never really played it for more than like a half an hour. That was a really dumb mood. I already played about an hour and a half of it already, into the story of the first one, so I'm having a lot of fun with it so far. Can't believe I skipped out on it the first time. But, you know, amazing game, perfect 10s out of everywhere, so pick it up. Smackdown vs. Raw, great game. I had the first one last year. I sold that one and got this one. It's much better on the online, especially. You can now play like almost all the game modes online. You know, Hell in a Cell, TLC, Elimination, all that stuff. You can now play online with people. And the Royal Rumble, which is the biggest thing, you can now play with 12 people online, 6 people in the ring at the same time. And that's just crazy. I haven't actually tried that yet, but it sounds amazing. New physics in the game, so the chairs and all the objects react like they're supposed to. And the biggest mod they have this year is called WWF Universe. Instead of exhibition matches, you actually play, it keeps track of everything you do, whatever type of match modes you play, and it creates a story around it. So if you play Triple H against The Undertaker and you beat him 4 times, you're going to create a rivalry and it'll build the story around it. You'll play, you know, at all the different, you know, Smackdown, Raw, all the places. It's a really huge mode. It's infinite. It goes on. It's like a career mode mixed with everything. It's really cool. I like that a lot. Really innovative in my point of view. The other game I got for the 360 was Medal of Honor. I know a lot of people don't like this game too much. I find it to be pretty fun. My only complaint about it, which people did complain about, is the number of maps, and the maps all look to be the same. There's nothing really fun about it because the maps all look the same. It's always like in that dusty environment with the city. You never feel like you're playing a different map, even though there's only 5. They all seem the same. There's supposed to be free downloadable content on November 2nd, which is going to include 2 new maps and 2 renovations of old maps. So hopefully it makes those 2 new maps will actually be something better. You know, in the jungle or something, on the beach, instead of all being in the same exact town that it looks like. And then even more downloadable content will be released like a week later, which is going to be paid for, which includes 4 new maps. So I still recommend people to pick this up. It's not a Call of Duty. If you don't have, if you're only going to pick one, don't even think about it. Call of Duty is definitely better and stuff. But if you have enough money for both and you're a big fan of first person like I am, I still have fun with it. The last 2 games I have here, I'm not going to do an unboxing for the sake of the length of the video. If you want me to, let me know in the comments, and I will. I got the collector's editions of both Fallout New Vegas and Fable 3. I'll start off with Fallout. Fallout's a great game. You know, it's more of the same as last year. There's still those technical problems that everybody saw in like last year, 2 years ago. In that game, there's still those technical problems. Sometimes the game loads too long. The load times are quite long. You know, sometimes the game freezes, I've heard, which hasn't happened to me yet in the 6 hours I've played it. But overall, I haven't gotten to the Vegas part, but the game is great. More of the same, but it's so much fun. There's so much to do in this game. You guys know the deal. It's just countless amount of stuff to do, and it's a lot of fun. Some people are still playing the other one. So I still recommend everybody to pick it up. It's a great game. The Vegas part is going to be cool when I actually get to it. I played 6 hours, haven't gotten to it yet. you know, all the distractions they have, like gambling and all that stuff. So that should be cool. Definitely pick this up. And Fable, which I just started playing yesterday, I played it for about 2 hours, is more my type of game because it's not like Fallout where it's more like deserted islands type of thing, or deserted places. This is like a full-on city you keep going to. It's an awesome game so far. The story is really cool, really good. The graphics are really, really good. Now the co-op is full-fledged co-op. You know, you can marry your friend that you invite into your game. If you get a divorce, you split the earnings. You always get money when you're with each other in co-op. You can go your separate ways in co-op. It's just crazy. You can have kids with them. You know, it's just crazy. It's more Fallout, but more Fable, but it's a great game. You know, it's just crazy. I can go on and on about either one of these games, but you know, for the sake of the time, I'm not going to. But there's so much to do in either game. There's so many quests to do, so many side missions to do. It's insane. Definitely recommend picking both up. There's not one. Me personally, I pick Fable first because it's more my type game. But that's not to say someone else is gonna come along and pick Fallout. So if it were up to me, I'd tell you guys to get both. The last thing I'm gonna just show you real quick is I got these for the PlayStation Move, kind of like the Wii things that they always come out with it. I also got the sword over there, which I forgot to bring over here. It makes the games definitely more fun. This is for sports champions, obviously. You could definitely do without them, though. I just picked them up because I had fun with that game. I wanted to try these out. Definitely a lot more fun, especially this ping pong paddle, because it makes you feel like you're actually playing ping pong and holding a stick. So definitely a lot of fun with that. Other than that, I'm just going to give you guys a little quick insight on what's going to go on. Next week, I'm definitely getting connected on the day it launches, along with like 5 games. So I'm definitely going to be making a video dedicated to connecting, reviewing it, and telling you guys about what I think about the games and what you guys should do about it. I'm going to be getting more games next week. I believe GoldenEye comes out next week and a few others. And also I'm going to be doing something different. I'm going to be doing a gaming collection video on all my board games. I have about 30 or 40. I'm a big board game person. My friends and I are always playing them. Always trying to get new ones, even though I haven't gotten some in a while. I did get, I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, but I did get one that's coming in tomorrow that is really popular and I haven't ever tried out, so I'm looking forward to playing it. I'll show you guys that in a video I'll be doing early next week, probably like Monday. So look out for that. It's going to be cool. I'll show you all the 30 games I have and what I think about each one of them. Really addicted to board games just as much as video games. So other than that, thank you for all the subscribers I've gotten. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Keep the videos coming and keep the comments coming. And thank you guys for watching.